How would you like to give your team better performance reviews when you're an Agile Scrum Master? That can be kind of hard because everybody is working together as a team as they should be. So how do you evaluate an individual? I'm going to help you with that today, give you a few pointers. And hello, my name is Tim McDermott, and I'm a senior IT software development project manager / Scrum Master. And I live in a very beautiful location called Tampa Bay, Florida. And in Tampa Bay, there are a lot of beautiful outdoor areas that you can go and visit, a lot of nature all around you. Therefore, on the weekends, I like to get outside and get into nature and go on hiking. So that explains where I'm at today. I am at a preserve. It's called the Cypress Creek Nature Preserve in New Tampa, etc. I'm happy to be here. So performance reviews for an Agile Scrum Master, you still have to do reviews on the individuals and how they're doing. How do you create a review? Most of the reviews, the questions, etc., the documents and the templates out there are based on evaluating the individual on their individual contributions. But as a Scrum Master, you're not so much. You do want to assess that a little bit, but you're more concerned about how they perform as a team when they're working as a team. And you get what you reward, so you get what you review them on. So they need to be reviewed on how they work in a team. How do you do that? Well, you take out in these forms and documents anything that's related to the individual, remove it completely, or replace it with something that's a little more team oriented, so take out the individual factors, put in some team factors. Some team factors you could improve is how much do they support their fellow team members, etc. How much do they, like if a new person is coming on board to the team, how much do they help in training and onboarding that new member? Or if they might have experience or in-depth knowledge of a particular technology or a particular area of the business, how freely do they share that information? Do they train and coach the junior members in that new information? Are they protective of it so they think they need it to keep their job, or do they share it? Do they help with the development of the other team members, etc.? Do they share information? Do they come to all the team meetings? Do they come prepared to all the team meetings? When they're there, do they talk about the sprint goals and the team goals, etc.? Or are they just focused on their individual goals, etc.? So you want to put those types of things in their performance reviews so that you'll get more of them. One of the bad things about most performance reviews is most of the time, in my experience, they're done on an annual basis. They're not your team, your members of your team are not going to get any better if they only get reviewed annually. This is what the sprint retrospectives are about. So you give them feedback as a Scrum Master at each retrospective on how they're doing. That's the time to do the coaching. That way they'll get coached, they'll get reviewed every sprint, and they'll grow at a more accelerated rate if you do that. So do it at the end of the sprint, in the sprint retrospective meetings. When you do these reviews, also you got to remember there is the core team, but there's also an extended team. There is the team of people and the other teams that your team relies upon. And those other teams need support from your team. So how much is your team members supporting them? How helpful are they to those other people? So you need to include those other people when you're doing the review of the individual. Ask those other non-extended team members about the team member you're evaluating. That's it. So you've got to make your performance reviews more about the team and less about the individual if you want your team to go from a collection of individuals to a high-performing team. Okay. I wish hiking and backpacking, etc., like I like to do on the weekends, was more of a team sport. You know, because I could really use somebody to motivate me to continue, because it is very, very hot out here. Very hot. Thank you all very much. If you like the video, click on like on the video. If you have a question, submit it in the comment section. Please share the video with your fellow team members. Thank you all very much.